Hello everybody, we are live from the thrift store. Somebody was looking at me. I actually already went thrifting. I took my TikTok friend, so this is really just a haul in this first store. But I love this blazer, and bows are really in right now. This whole meme of "this is me if you care," I thought this was perfect. And then I saw these jeans that are definitely like 90s 2000s, but they're giving a 70s energy. I love the seams on these, and I just know the butt will just look so good. A nice wide leg. I was living for these. I hope they fit me. And then I love this patchwork skirt. Anytime I see one of these, I have to pick them up. This would be perfect for style box I'm working on, but I don't think it's gonna fit her. And then this baby tee, instantly going in my closet. I'm sorry, instantly going into my closet. It says Chopper Girl in it. Love it. Also going in my closet. Houston Rodeo is in March, and I think this is going to be so good for that. I could honestly wear this as a dress because it's a little bit long on me, and some cowboy boots, a little bolo tie. Love. Like, that fur was like furry. These, I literally found these in the little boy section. I don't know if someone was hiding them or if the store was just being super progressive and they were saying like F gender norms, but these Y2K jeans were everything. I don't think you understand. And then I saw this really boxy cropped fit brown jacket. I honestly really love the wash, and it's a bigger size, which is good. I like to be inclusive with my shop, so I was happy to find this. And then the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, a classic, and I love the shape of the actual pockets being apples. So good. And then I found this vintage crochet, not crochet, I think it's vintage hand knit. That's what I was trying to show you there, but it was just not working. I don't know if it's a dress or just a sweater, a long line sweater. And then I found this. Again, the bows are really in right now, so I loved that top. It's very minimalist, but the bow really does the whole thing for me. And then I'm a sucker for a good sweatpant, and these just look like they will be so comfortable on me. So hand knit beanie, couldn't leave that behind as well. And then these are vintage Pendleton, like 100% wool pants. I do not think they're gonna fit me. That waist looks like a 23. It is tiny, but they were good quality. Now let's get into the stuff I'm leaving, starting off with this skirt. Also Pendleton. I liked the plaid and the pleating, but the like paisley print worked in between, I was not a fan of, so I did leave it. I loved the color and the texture on this. I just did not like the length of the actual garment, so I did end up leaving this one. I love a good grandma sweater, but something about the like winter themes, honestly anything super themed, I'm hesitant on picking up, especially this late in the season. I know winter technically just started, but like I don't want it to sit in my shop for a while. I love this candy apple red, but I did not end up getting that. I found a different one I liked better. And then this red cargo skirt could have been so cute if it was just shorter, like a foot shorter. It's too long. And then I love finding tops like these, but they always have 3/4 sleeves, and I cannot get behind that, and the girlies can't either. They always sit when I buy them, and this was probably the biggest blow. I was so excited to see this. I don't know if you guys remember when Aeropostale used to have like this monkey as their mascot, but I loved it. But unfortunately the holes and the zipper was broken, had to leave it. I love a good vest, and this was doing something for me, but I just didn't love it enough to get, so I left it. And then if this had a little bit more of a shape to it, I would have gotten it, but it just looked like it was going to be a little bit too frumpy. But I love the belt detail on that jacket. And then I have no idea why I picked this up. One of my sale boxes is looking for something with a lot of personality and texture, and I thought about picking that up, but honestly it was giving too much grandma, so we left it. I love Real Chi to pick up, but those were too new, so I had to leave those behind. And then here are a classic pair of vintage orange tab 505 Levi's, but I haven't really sold a bunch of men's jeans lately, so I left those behind. And then I put this in the no pile, but last minute I put it in the yes pile. The zipper is broken, but honestly I can just wear it open, like unzipped, and I'll be happy with it. I really like these boots, but I did not like the back of them. These were so cute, but why do the fronts look like a grandpa loafer? Like, it looked very confused, so I left it. I saw these, loved these, because I know a lot of people are into the Tims right now, and I thought these were cute little feminine twists on them, but they were so beat, so I had to leave them. They are by Lugs if you're interested. And then I actually did find a pair of Tims. I love the blue color, but they were also really beat on the top. The bottoms were like perfect, but the top suede just was looking so rough. I don't think the camera's picking it up enough. So I had to leave those behind. And then these as well, I thought these could have been cute, but they were borderline too dated, so I left them. But this was everything I had sorted. I made such a mess in the kids section, so I had to go put away my nose. Please do this if you go thrifting. Always, well, not always, I don't want to say always, but in a lot of these stores they will have little put back racks by the what are they called the dressing rooms, or even by the checkout. Sometimes they will have racks there that they put on the stuff that people last minute decide not to get. It just makes the checkout process easier if you put your stuff away and take your hangers off before you get to checkout. So please do that. The workers will love you. You guys, I was just checking out a second ago, and he was like, your total's gonna be like 102 blah blah blah, do you have a rewards number with us? I said yes, and he asked for, you know, my rewards number. I told him, he typed it in. He's like, do you want to use it or save it? I said save it, because I like to save that for when I have like a haul that's like really good, that's like pushing 200, because I'm like, let's bring that down. I refuse to spend that much in a thrift store at one time. So since this was only 102, I was like, that's very doable, that's fine. And so then he typed in something else, and I thought he like accidentally typed in to use my rewards, because I was like, why didn't my price just drop $20? Well, on the receipt it says enjoy 20% off on $40 or more of women's clothes. Like, what? I'd love a surprise discount. Oh my goodness, that just made my day. 8 hours later, I decided that earlier content just wasn't enough for you guys, so I'm back at another store and we're doing a late night thrift trip. I really like this bag, but the inside was beat, so I had to leave it. I loved this vest, but unfortunately it's too Christmassy, and Christmas is basically right now, so I could not get that to anybody if I wanted to. This was the most adorable grandma sweater I found recently, but unfortunately it had a big stain in the back. This was so fun and colorful, so I had to get that. And then finally, a store is giving me what I want, what I need to breathe. If you've been here for a while, then you know I love a good denim with a good wash, and not only that, I love a good vest. So this was like the best of every single world I could have possibly been a part of. I don't know what was going on here, but a lot of the store was empty, so my selection was limited, but I did come out on top, if I do say so myself. So let's go through everything I picked up. Obviously, I had to get this vest. The little stitching, the cut and sew detail, I was living. Why were the vests $12.99? I do not know. So I could only get 2 of these, and even then I was breaking my own rule. Okay, the only time I pay over $10 for anything in a thrift store is for a good jacket, and it has to be good. So I only got 2 of the vests. I got this little Y2K top for one of my wholesale boxes, and I also got this other top for a style box. I love when the black lace has a cool, fun underlay cut, or not cut, color. So I did pick this up. I think they're gonna love it. And then I love a waffle knit moment, little thermal. The sleeve hit was crazy, love that as well. But something about the shoulder patches I was just not living for, so I had to leave it. I did get this brightly colored sweater. But we saved the best for last. Okay, and this is not even last, but like, you're joking. This was brand new condition. 100% wool, faux fur trim. I mean, the pockets had not even been cut open yet. You know how in like the really luxury, like really nice jackets, the pockets are sewn and like there's a little back flap that's sewn? None of that was broken yet, so it was meant to be. And then I got all these little shorts, these little Y2K shorts. I offered them on my Instagram story. Nobody wanted them, so they are officially going into my future kids stash. I don't even know if I'm having kids, but like if I do, they will be swaggy. But this is it. I checked out. I still can't believe all those vests were $12.99 each, and the jacket was $12.99 as well. I did cave and I'm mad at myself, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.